Hey YouTube pipe community, OTC Piper. Just want to do a quick little video, won't keep you long. It's kind of an impromptu shout out. um, I normally, try to distance myself from any kind of, controversial issue or whatever. Um, I just thought I would chime in on this real quick. Um, I saw that Mutton Chop put out a new video, and I know there's been some opinions out there about his, GoFundMe thing with his equipment issues that he's having. And I wanted to weigh in on something that I took notice of. Um, Everybody, has their opinion on it, and that's great. And that's what makes, this community so great is, all free-thinking individuals. We can have opinions. We may not all differ, but we get along. We're in a tight-knit community here. So I know that there's been some people that, have had issues, have taken issue with that whole thing, and they have voiced it in the, not such a negative light as some. And for those that can positively voice an opinion in opposition of a certain thing, and do it in a positive way without cutting jabs and all that, I commend you for being able to do that. And watching his new video, where he humbly thanked everybody that was willing to step up and help him out. Scrolling through some of the comments, you saw some very hateful things. Uh, they don't come from anybody that I'm subscribed to. I didn't know who they were. I just saw that there were some, pretty bad digs on the guy. And I'm a big supporter of his. He's the first one that I really gravitated to when I first started in this community. And I think that with the amount that he's done, 20,000 plus subs, put out a lot of good content, some that I've enjoyed thoroughly. All of it I've enjoyed thoroughly. I didn't mind, stepping up to that as well and throwing some support his way. And if anybody, takes issue with that, and for whatever reason, I don't have a problem with that at all. I take issue with some of the things that were commented on his page. One thing that I wanted to give a shout out regarding something that really, it wasn't anything that was drawn attention to or anything like that, but and all of that, and I know that he knows more than just what was on that page. We're all in this community. We see what happens and what goes on. He got on there, spoke some positive words, some words, for the future. Thanked everybody, for their support, and never made mention or made any kind of retort or comebacks on all of that stuff that was levied against him in such a harsh way. And I thought, that's such a class act. Regardless of where you stand on the whole issue, there were some people that were downright ugly about it, and he didn't give it any free press. He spoke about the positive things and didn't even make mention of all of the negativity. And I just wanted to give him a shout out and commend him for that. If you're not a subscriber to his channel, I encourage you to check out his channel and scroll through all the content he's had for a long time. And it certainly has, enriched my time as a piper. I've been piping for 10 years now. I've only recently found the YouTube community in the last year or so. And it's just, it's such a great place to be. And I certainly don't want anybody, if anybody has an issue with that, I don't want you to think that I am coming against that. I'm coming against you personally, because there have been, some opposing opinions and opposing viewpoints that have been, I believe, voiced in a more positive way. Everyone's got an opinion, and that's fine. Everyone can think for themselves, and I encourage people to think for themselves. Um, I just wanted to throw that out there. Something that I picked up on that I thought was commendable. So that's all I had to say. Just wanted to drop a quick line. Um, I just wish everybody in this community all the best. Um, as I always say, I mean that with all my heart. I would, wish everybody the best. Uh, you know, Look forward to good times ahead. And with that, I'll sign out. OTC Piper, wishing everybody all the best. Here's to good times and a warm pipe.